and gentlemen, to another episode of Fantasy Booking AEW here on the ZOP Gaming
Channel.
Network. It should be network.
It's a channel.
It should be network.
I'm Tim. YouTube channel.
I am Tim.
And I am Adam. You said it twice, so I was going to say it twice.
Because you were still talking over me. I want to make sure people heard me.
Oh, they can hear you.
I doubt it.
I'm looking at the spikes now.
Really? Can you hear me now? Ha! Exactly.
Oh, you just hurt whoever turned up to hear what you said there.
Yeah, it sucks for them for listening to this channel.
Oh.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the post episode of Battle of the Belts.
Yes, we're post Bob around here.
Post Bob with a silent T.
Silent.
So, but we got some dark matches to get to. So, Adam, why don't you handle these? Because you like to name the local talent.
Of course. I'm the one who recruits them, by the way.
You're the one?
Well, some of them approach me, and I'm like, you know what? I need somebody for a dark match. Get in there.
So in other words, they approach. You don't want to do your job, and you just go off the street and like, hey, want to make $50?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Anyway.
My budget is way bigger, though. I am skimming off the top in this company right now. I am living large.
Doesn't look like it.
Exactly.
So, why don't you start off with Serena Deeb and who she's facing off the local talent?
All right, our first dark match of the evening is a singles match. Serena Deeb is taking on Eldora. Now, Eldora does come down to the ring describing everything she's doing for the audience.
Okay, who wins this one?
Serena Deeb definitely wins this one.
Okay.
Eldora yelled out to the audience that she was being pinned and that this was the end and she was unable to kick out.
Wow.
Eldora was really hoping Swiper would show up.
Wow. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
The next one is a tag team match. Top Flight is taking on the Chads. Are they brothers? Are they cousins? Is it father and son? I don't know. Their age range is just enough that it could fit any one of these.
It also doesn't matter because they're the Chads.
They are Chads.
Who wins?
The Chad. Oh, no. Top Flight wins here.
Wow. I was going to say local talent actually won a match?
Chad did say afterwards that Chad was sad that he was unable to stop Chad from being pinned.
Okay. Anyway, let's move to the third and final dark match.
And AZM is taking on Carol.
Just Carol?
Well, I mean, she's not that great of a lady. She's no Karen.
Oh, she's no Karen, but that's right. Carol's were a step down from Karen's.
Yeah, they need to speak to your supervisor.
Not the manager?
No. They don't need it to go that far.
Okay, that's good to know. Who wins, by the way?
AZM does.
Okay. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have our dark matches, and if you're new...
Carol did put up some complaints and wanted to speak to the supervisor of the referees, though.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, we know that.
But yeah, so if you're new to this, our dark matches are literally just there for the talent to get a win.
And for me to be a little weird.
Yeah, you could just see Adam's weird side.
You can check that out also every Sunday on Slammin' Saturdays. And on Superior Sundays every Saturday.
It's not that weird on those, the latter one. I don't let him. Anyway, let's move on to our opening segment of the night. Adam, why don't you take this one?
All right, Tony Schiavone is in the ring with 2 podiums with the brand new AEW World Women's Tag Team Championship belts. He calls out the inaugural champions, Bad Reputation, Aleah James and Zoey Skye. They come out hyped up. Tony awards the championships to them, and they talk about how they are the best in the world for women's tag teams. They are interrupted by the Inspiration, saying that they should have been in the final automatically and demand to be the first to get a title shot. Aleah and Zoey look to each other and agree. The match has to happen now.
So why don't you take the next 2 matches? Two matches in segment.
We got this match coming right up. All right. This is the opening match. AEW World Women's Tag Team Championship. Bad Reputation. Aleah James and Zoey Skye taking on the Inspiration, Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay. Aleah and Zoey start out the match in control, but the experience of Cassie and Jesse quickly allows them to take control and stay in control. To the point where Aleah makes a hot tag, they shut it down and connect with iconic moments. Isn't it supposed to be the iconic moments?
No, it's just the iconic moment.
Okay.
That's the whole joke.
For the win, even though Zoe's leg was on the rope. And new champions, the Inspirations.
Take the segment 2.
Getting up, Cassie sees Zoe's legs on the ropes and pulls it off. Cassie and Jesse are awarded the championships. Aleah points out to Aubrey that Zoe's leg was on the rope. Cassie and Jesse argue that they are the champions. Aubrey calls for a replay, and Zoe shows Zoe got her leg on the ropes at 2. Aubrey pulls her decision and says the match restarts. Cassie and Jesse argue, but when Aubrey threatens to DQ them, they release the belts. They brutally assault Aleah before the bell. Match number 2. It's a restart of the AEW World Women's Tag Team Championship. Bad Reputation, Aleah James and Zoey Skye versus the Inspiration, Cassie Lee and Jessie McKay.
Before you start, I just love the fact that you just decided to say it again. and just
Of course.
Instead of going right into the match.
Nope.
Go on, continue.
Cassie and Jesse make quick tags, make quick tags, beating up Zoe. They connect with the iconic moment not once but twice. Aubrey distracted as she tells Cassie to get out of the ring or she will DQ her here. Aleah recovered from her beating, cracks Jesse in the back of the head with a taped bar. She places Zoe on top. Aubrey turns back and counts to 3, and still champions.
Hey Adam.
Bad Reputation.
Do you know?
In fact, actually, I would tend to say because there was a finish earlier. And new champions.
No.
They're the first ever 2-time AEW World Women's Tag Team Champions.
No.
No? Okay.
You do realize what the joke I was going there for, right?
No.
The NXT Women's Tag Team Champions losing them the first night they get them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
That was the joke.
Haha.
I had to play off that and not actually ruin our championship from the start by them losing the belt in the first title defense.
Well,
anyway,
man.
Let's move on to the next segment. We have Malachi Black appear in the ring and announce that he'll defend his TNT Championship against anyone right now. Ricochet answers the challenge.
Oh my God! It's Ricochet! I heard someone scream that out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't just you?
It could have been.
So our next matchup is the TNT Championship Open Challenge by Malachi Black, the champion defending against Ricochet. A great back and forth match with Ricochet showing why he's the king of flippy shit.
Yeah.
Black resorts to spitting Ricochet in the eyes with his black mist, only gets part of it, which allows him to duck the unholy blessing. Ricochet hits recoil when the whole inner circle comes out on the stage. The lights go out, and when they come back on, Sammy's in the ring. Ricochet turns, and Sammy goes for GTH, go to hell, but he struggles out of it. Sammy comes back for the dropkick. Ricochet dodges it, and he hits Black. The inner circle pulls Sammy out of the ring, who fights him until Jericho slaps him. He then seems to go willingly. Ricochet goes up, hits the 630, and win your new TNT champion, Ricochet.
Congratulations, Ricochet. Damn, bro. Got a lot of help. Kind of a screwy finish, honestly.
Well, I mean, Malachi Black's been poisoning Sammy. I don't think he's quite ready yet.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that, no, he has been nursing Sammy back to health. He found Sammy in that room.
He forcibly made him drink something.
It was to keep Sammy alive because Sammy had been in that room for so long.
Sure. Anyway.
Yes.
The American Wolves are in the back saying they finally get a shot at the World Tag Team Championships, having the best tag team record in the company. The Red Dragons, whatever you want to interpret it as, interrupt and say they should have this shot. They beat them. Davey says they had their chance and lost. Tonight, it's their night. Eddie says after they become champions, they will be more than happy to give them a shot and prove they are better.
Ooh, strong words.
Why don't you take the next matchup since it's your boy Alan Angel's there.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a singles match. Alan Angels with Dakota Eve against Alex Reynolds and with John Silver on the outside. His hype man. Johnny Hungy, though. A good back and forth. Dakota tries to get involved in several times, but John is there to stop her. Mostly, he just stares at her. Gives her the look. And she's just like, that is weird. Stop it. At the end, John pulls Dakota off the apron. She smacks him, and he throws her over his shoulder and carries her towards the back. Dakota cries bloody murder. The ref is distracted and tells John to put her down and leave. He tries to explain why, but the ref won't hear it. It actually is the ref can't hear it. John's like, I'm up on the ref. I was supposed to be taking. He's like, what? No, put her down.
Wow.
It's actually a wonderful segment. Completely takes away from Alan trying to be very serious in the ring. Dakota sneaks back into the ring and tosses Alan her championship. He clocks Alex with it and lays him out with the 27 Club for the win.
And going to the back, we have the OG Bullet Club comes to the ring. Or they're not going to the back, we're staying in the ring. To celebrate their success at the Battle of the Belts. The Good Brothers, Thunder Rosa, Hangman, and Prince Balor all come to the ring. They're holding 3 of the top prizes in AEW. Rosa says will only be a matter of time before the OG Bullet Club holds the rest, as she has been looking for some fellow ladies she feels will not only fit in, but will help bring more gold to the club. She announces that she'll have an announcement shortly. Prince Balor says it's time to introduce the new AEW World Champion, AJ Styles. He comes with a grand entrance only to get attacked by Kenny and the Elite Bullet Club. The two factions brawl except for the Young Bucks, who seem not interested. Security pulls them apart.
Whoa.
So, Adam, why don't you take the next match up here?
All right, this is a singles match. Ruby Soho versus the Bunny. Bunny charges Ruby once in the ring and catches her by surprise. This allows her to get the upper hand and hold it for a few minutes. However, Ruby's experience comes into play and she dominates Bunny and hits with the suit and the Soho Riot for the win.
Good win for Ruby Soho there.
Good attempt by Bunny, though.
Why don't you go to take the next one, because your boys, the Good Bros, there.
Of course. Doc and Carl warm up for the tag team championships. Well, I mean, Carl warms up. Doc disappeared to the bathroom for a second. Yeah. Had to take care of a little, kiss. Mick and Matt approach with the white flag, saying they have come to see if what AJ said that first night they turned on them and joined them.
Joined him.
Oh, yes. They want to be friends but need to work things out. Doc and Carl look for the surprise attack. When they realize one isn't coming, they say, yeah. Matt says that's all they need to hear, and they will see if peace talks can happen. Ooh.
Are we going to see if the Bullet Club can unite?
Who knows?
That would be kind of scary with how big those factions already are.
I know.
With more women going into apparently in the OG Bullet Club.
Exactly.
Soon. Yeah, so, okay. So, let's move on to match number 6. We have Tyler Black taking on Frankie Kazarian here, Adam.
Kazarian!
Black dominates the match, resorting to cheap shots. He wears Frankie down, only goes for the stomp, but Frankie moves and seems to hurt his leg. Frankie fires up and lays into Black. He connects with the Wave of the Future, but Black rolls out of the ring. Once back in the ring, he covers him only for a 2 count. Frankie goes for another Wave of the Future again, but Black counters it, hits a low blow while he blocked it from the ref, and hits the stomp for the win. Your winner, Tyler Black.
Boo! That's bad. You're a bad person for doing that, Tyler. You cheated.
So why don't you take the segment, Adam?
Outside of the Inner Circle locker room, Hager gets to the door and to get the car ready to get Sammy out of the arena. He walks right in and into a holy blessing from Black. Unholy blessing.
Sorry.
From Black. Santana sees this and runs, but Black kicks the door into him. Drops Ortiz with a kendo stick. Santana grabs him, but Black hits a low blow. Another kendo stick hit. Jericho puts up a fight and goes for the Judas effect, but Black ducks and lays Jericho out with another unholy blessing. Sammy cowers in the corner. The lights turn red as Black says he let him free too soon. Sammy begs not to go back. Hager, Santana, and Ortiz get to their feet and go for Black, but the lights go out. When back on, Sammy and Black are gone.
I mean, Malachi Black really needs to teach people how that teleporting element, because he could be a trillionaire.
Absolutely.
So,
Also, it proves Sammy still isn't in his right mind, so, Black needs to help him some more.
Yes, exactly. So why don't you take the matchup next as well?
All right, the next is a tag team match. It's Team Kick versus Kayla Sparks and Marina Tucker.
Team Kick is a Tony Storm and Nixon Newell.
That's what's going on in this match.
Yeah, but I forgot to put in that one.
All right.
Finally.
Well, the first line is Tony Storm and Nixon Newell dominate Sparks and Tucker. The only offense they get is when Tucker hot tags Sparks, who runs wild for a minute before Newell lays her out with a brutal Shining Wizard. They connect with Meat in the Middle for the win.
There we go. Team Kick gets a good win there. Why don't you take the next segment?
Tony and Nixon celebrate when Anna Jay and Tay Conti. Oh, that's Tay. Team Tay. Run out and attack. They brawl with them until Dakota comes out and cracks them in the back with a kendo stick. Team Kick, stand tall.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you missed Battle of the Belts, it was Team Kick that helped Dakota Eve retain her TBS championship.
Absolutely.
So we're going to move on to the featured contest.
I'm willing to bet Team Kick. Yeah. They work with her. They're friends.
Sure.
Oh, it's not been. I mean, it's not like it's been obvious.
No.
Anyway, long-term, subtle storytelling.
Yes. Anyway, featured contest of the night is for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. You got the Good Brothers taking on American Wolves. This match comes to an end when Cole and Kevin Steen interfere, but the Young Bucks try to stop them and accidentally hit Gallows, leading to the American Wolves winning with the force of nature. Your new tag team champions.
Oh my
American
God!
Wolves.
What a way to end cap the night
just
off.
American Wolves celebrate their World Tag Team Championship win, while the Good Brothers recover at ringside, seething over the Young Bucks' interference. Gallows yells, "Peace talks, my ass."
Whoa! Yeah, things are still breaking down between the Bullet Club.
Yeah. I guess the peace talks aren't going to happen now?
Who knows? You're going to have to tune in next week to find out, though.
Yeah, so I don't know. How long have you been listening to this episode of Fantasy Booking?
18 minutes.
Right on target. Actually, it's more like 25 we're aiming for, but whatever. So Adam, why don't you go and close us out?
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for checking out this week's episode. You guys are awesome, and we do this just to keep you entertained. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel by clicking that button. Just click it. And then the button next to it, the bell. Get all the notifications. That way you know when I'm putting stuff up every day. Every day. Then leave a comment down below. Tim, what should they put down there so I know that they got to this point?
Your face.
Your face.
Yep.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been awesome. We'll see you later. Bye.
Still not high enough.
Not going to do that.